Hi, Bola. How are you?
Yes, very well, very well. I'm good, I'm good. It's another Thursday, uh, Thursday noon. Yes, here. Um, 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 Wherever you are, it's good to see you. It's good to hear your voice. And again, I'm asking if you're able to turn on your video, please do. It helps. Yes, it helps to build this what you call it, the energy. Yes. The energy to see people's faces, people that people that you connect with, people that you work with, people that yes, they stretch you at times, they test you, in all ways. Yeah, it's good to see your face. Yeah. Uh, but good afternoon, and always a pleasure, yes, to be here to talk to you guys, to share, yeah, with you, some of my experiences, in the week. Yes. As you guys know, this training is more about the sharing, some of the experiences, you know, um, that we encounter doing our our day job, so to speak. Yes, our day-to-day job, and there's lots and lots and lots of them. Yeah, but also reminding us of those fundamental principles. Yeah, doing things in a certain way, for us, working for Moracle, working with clients, the clients that we serve, they expect, you know, uh, certain things to be done in a certain way. Yes. Why? Because we go and tell them, and that this is how we do things at Moracle, and they decide that they want to be part of us. Come on, they're more like, come on, serve us. So when we go to serve them, we're going to serve them that way that we said, we're going to do it. Yes. So it's so important, guys. So important that we know that. Yes. And I'm always appealing, don't do it your own way, please. Yes. Please do it the Moracle way. Yes. The Moracle way, yeah, it's a different way, to other people's way. Yeah, guys, please. And that's why this training on Thursday, every Thursday, we're coming down here to you know, um, just to give some time, some thoughts, yes, about it. And I really appreciate you guys to come down here and listen to me every Thursday. I'm telling you, yes, really, because it's not an easy thing to do, yes, because you know what? Uh, the ego, can come, in the way and stop us and say, "Well, no, sorry, I don't, uh, I don't need to hear this every week. It's the same thing, yes." I'm not learning anything new anyway. It's the same thing. Yes. So the ego come, yeah, in front of us and stop us, and tell us, no, sorry, don't attend, don't go down there, don't listen, yeah, or just log in, just to say, well, to say that you're there, but you're not participating. The ego, it's the ego side, yes, of us. And I'm telling you guys, I'm wanting you to watch that, yeah. And it's a big, big appeal, yeah. Don't do that. Yes. Come here, yeah, and be present. Come here ready to receive. I always say, come with an open mind, yes, about everything. Yeah, but don't be attached to anything. Yes. Come with an open mind. Yeah. And well, I must acknowledge you guys, and thank you for taking that time to come here, and I hope whatever it is that you are getting here every Thursday, you are able to put it into practice. Yeah, and it's changing, some aspect of the way you do things at work. Yes. And I'm telling you, that is my prayer, that is my hope. Yeah. Because even yourself, when you get to do things in a certain way and when you see the results coming out, oh my goodness, it's so pleasing. Yeah. It's so pleasing. But yes, if you can turn on your video, if you can um, uh, kind of just be here with us, for this period, then that would be great. Yeah, so thank you. Couple of announcements, yes, and I just want to bring to your attention, as always, social media, guys, please go out there. Yes, just contribute, to the conversation. Yes, I call it. There's so much that is going on at the moment. Yes, that is out there on social media. Please, just go out, and then show, your concerns, what you like, what you don't like, please go and share, it's so important, if this, with whatever is going out in the world out there, really, yes, whatever is going on in the world, at times you tell you don't even want to listen to the news, because it's just so depressing, yes. But if you can use this channel, go out there, talk something, say something, if this is how we bring peace to the world, then let's do it that way. Yes, guys, so important, yeah. But go out there, social media, and share, your experience. There are lots of things that we engage in. Our researchers are doing quite a lot of work. The guys in the back end, they're doing quite a lot of work, social media. So go out there, be part of that, yeah. Share your experience, yeah. Don't hold it. Whatever God has blessed you with, don't hold it. Share it, yeah. So I encourage you guys to do it, yeah. But also, again, that's one of the key important aspects for what we do here. We're not just doing training for the sake of training. We're doing it, to support each and every one of us. We are all together, yes. For us who are working for Moracle, or consultants, we master this way of doing things, the Moracle Accountancy Formula. Yeah, it gives you more scope to do other things, yeah. There's some additional work that is coming through all the time. So I'm saying, guys, if you really want to work for us, if you really want to leverage, then master this. Yeah, come here, just master it. Yeah, the Moracle Accountancy Formula. So another appeal, yes, to you guys. Yeah, because if you do it, then it makes life much easier. Yes, you yourself, you will see the benefit. Yeah, but it's a discipline that, like everything else, once you make up your mind, just go for it. Yeah, okay. So let me know if you are really, really keen and interested, in getting, some of this consultancy work that is coming through. Yeah, for the Moracle Foundation now, as you guys know, we are now, partners with the ACCA, to do the ACCA program called the ACCA Advantage. Yeah, basically what's going to happen here is we're going to be involved in training, university graduates, yeah, who are studying, degree in accounting and looking to do the ACCA, qualification. Well, this is exciting news for us, yes. So, they'll be registering to ACCA from university, and the ACCA is going to be sending them to us, and then we're going to be training them. And we're going to be training them on what? On the Moracle Accountancy Formula, okay? So, guys, I'm saying I'm looking for people who are really going to be interested, want to do and pass their skills on, yes? And for some payment, yeah, it's not for free, they're going to be paid, because we're going to be paid by ACCA to do this work, you understand, on behalf of them. So I'm saying, if you're really interested, then probably begin to think about it, yeah? Multiple source of income, yeah? So you get your full-time job or whatever you're doing, but now you got some additional knowledge that you want to pass on, yes, then that will give you, some additional income. So please bear that in mind, yeah? Okay, let's go and talk about our favorite subject, yeah, which is the Moracle Accountancy Formula, yeah? This week has been an interesting week, for so many reasons, I'm telling you, yes, and every week, Moracle, yes, is interesting. There's never a dull moment. This week, I've attended, I think, 2 or 3 meetings where, because the client is based, for example, in New Zealand, so we have to start very early. Okay, yes. So 8 o'clock here in the UK, but something like 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. in New Zealand. All right. You try to coordinate these kind of meetings. And but also I had to attend 2 meetings. Yes, one is a finance committee meeting, all the way in Bexley Heath. Spend the whole day there talking to us, and an audit is going on as well. Yes. And then yesterday I had to attend, an AGM or celebration. One of our clients is 30 years, yes, in their existence. So a massive celebration, in the British, library. Yes. So really interesting week. So really interesting things, have come up. Yes. To share, and that's why I love what we do. I'm telling you, I really, really love what I do. I'm telling you guys. And I hope it's the same for you. Because it's not only accounting, but it's so many other things about people, and the way we conduct ourselves, as professionals out there. To just go and serve people, to serve people. That for me, I tell you, yes, we need to do more of it. And we're going to do, I'm telling you. Yes. And guys, this formula works. Moracle Accountancy Formula, I'm telling you guys, it works. Look at these stages here. Paint this picture. I'm saying to you guys, paint this picture. You got 6 stages here. Within the finance function, 6 stages. The first stage, management information system. This is where we capture the data, we record that data, we analyze that data, and we reconcile that data. Whether using QuickBooks, Xero, Sage, or any accounting software that you're using. Think about it. This is what you're doing. You're capturing that data. You're recording the data. You're analyzing the data. You're reconciling the data. I got people who are still confusing this. You got some of my colleagues who want to start recording, but they've not even captured the data yet. Where's the data that you want to record so badly? Where's that data? If you have the data, is the data complete? For the period that you're working, you want to record this data, are you ready? Really, are you ready? But even if you got all of that, really, have you got the mindset? Have you got the background, information? Have you got the background understanding of this client for you to start recording? And when you are recording, you're taking certain things into consideration. Are you really ready? Are you focused on this? So important, guys. Stage number 1. Stage number 2, it says, after you've done all this fantastic work, every day, every week, at the end of the month, you run, your month-end procedure. Now you produce a reconciled trial balance. And then what you do, you say, well, I'm going to produce management accounts, and those management accounts are now going to be management accounts, not just the figures or historic data, but now I'm going to now make sure, I make, those numbers, add value. Okay, what are you doing there? You're taking the historical data, the information that has come from stage number 1, and then you're now adding, some forecasting techniques. You go outside of the organization, bring out some information there, you understand? Some assumptions, some estimates and judgments, or, bring together and add to your existing, this historical data that has come from stage number 1. And think about it. I'm calling it historical because that's what it is. After we've done the month, month by day-to-day posting, week by week posting, at the end of the month, you do your month-end procedure. Once you've done that, that data is historical. It's in the past. The budget that you got in there is in the past. It's stage number 1. So the budget against the actual, most people, that's what they do. They just pull the actual against the budget, and they say, oh, that's my variance. and they give an explanation, and then that's my management account. Well, no, sorry, that's not the management account we're talking about here in the Moracle Accountancy Formula. We are saying, no, sorry, it's beyond that. Yes, we're going to add some more. Yeah, not just budget against the actual. Budget against actual, they are all historical. The budget was prepared in the past. The actual is happening in the past. Yes, so if you now take the budget against the actual, you understand, well, you're comparing the past to the past. Sorry, it's the past. Yes, it doesn't add value. So you got to look outside of the past. Yeah, you're going to look forward. Yeah, using forecasting techniques. You're going to look outside of the organization. You're going to look within the industry. You're going to look at what is happening outside there in the world. Also now, we are now in social media. Yes, we're now out there. Yeah, you should be able to draw, and leverage, on that exposure. What is happening out there? Your website, your social media feed, Google Analytics, bring all of that information, yes, into bear. When you put all of this together, yes, you begin to add value, to your management account. And that's what we're talking about in stage number 2. And for us, we've got software called Spotlight Reporting that help us to do that. And again, I'm appealing, for people who are out there who want to become consultant, yeah, learn this skill. I'm telling you, to prepare management account in this way. Yeah, every business that is out there needs it. I'm telling you, every business out there needs management account that adds value. Because at the end of every month, think about it, you are producing this information and then you are having discussion, yeah, with those who are charged with that responsibility for decision making, and you're giving them this information. Yes, I'm telling you, they're going to appreciate it, and the business is going to really, really, grow or thrive. Yeah, they're going to be in a good position. Yeah, but if they don't, if you don't give them that information, that business is starved, of vital information, for their growth, for them to leverage or there to take opportunities, to take advantage of opportunities that are out there. So important, guys. Number 2. Yeah. And I always say, when you put stage 1 and stage 2 together, when you combine that, and this is done, yes, whatever, the economic environment, whether it's global, whether it's local, that business is going to thrive. That business is going to be in a good position to be able to see what is coming and then be able to take, the necessary action now. Yes. Not saying that, if there's a global recession, yeah, you are not going to be affected, but the way you're going to deal with it, you're going to be prepared. Yeah, compared to a lot of businesses out there who are not prepared, simply because number 1 and number 2, yes, they're not taking it seriously. Yeah, they're focusing on maybe number 3. Yes, they're focusing on maybe number 5 or number 4. Yes, and this is all external. Think about it. This is all external now. Yes, number 3, statutory. Yeah, for what? By law, outside of the organization. Yes, number 4, the taxman. Yes, HMRC, you got to deal with them outside of the business. Number 5, reporting. It says the statutory auditors, the independent examiners, the accountants, outside, external accountants coming in, auditors coming in. They were not there, throughout the year. They come in at a particular period and they're now scrutinizing, what you've done. Think about it. You have been there day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out. Yeah, that's what stage 1 and stage 2 is telling you. Yes, you belong. Yes, you are there. Yes, you know everything, emotionally involved. Yeah, in that business. Yes, so a third party, yes, somebody external coming to tell you, well, no, hold on, look, what you're doing here is not right. What you're doing here, it's not how it should be done. That's not how it should be done. Think about it, guys. You cannot be in that position. And that is why I want to draw to your attention, guys, here. If you are in any finance function, Yeah, you are working in the finance function, guys. Make sure number one and number two, yes, you are on top of it. Because when you do, I'm telling you, yes, when the accountants come, external accountant come and talk to you, yeah, when the taxman comes and talk to you, when the auditor comes and talk to you, yes, when the authorities, come to talk to you, Companies House, Charity Commission, or HMRC in stage number 6, when they come to talk to you, yes, I'm telling you, you rest assured, peace of mind, you are in so much in awe, with what you're doing. Yeah, and all because stage 1 and stage 2, yes, you are paying, the right attention to it. You're doing things in a special way. Are you with me? Yeah, stage 1 and stage 2, guys. Yes, every week, I'm not going to be tired to be reminding you about it. Yeah. And if you are not doing it, I'm saying to you, because in our case, sometimes as accountants, accounting firm, we got people who are in-house doing it. So what we do, we review. We are in the position of reviewing, yes, what somebody else has done. Yeah, every month. So I'm saying to you guys, take, that responsibility on, to perfect this, to understand what somebody else needs to do within the finance function. Yes, so that when you go to review their work, when you go to check what they're doing, yeah, you are not only just exposing them or criticizing them, you yourself know what to do. So you can roll your sleeve up, you understand, and then help them to do it. Yes, it makes so much sense to be in that state. I'm telling you guys. But if you went there, you can only tell them, and then you cannot do the do, then how good are you? Let's be honest. Yeah. Oh, well, sorry, your bank is not reconciled, or your debt is not reconciled, your credit is not reconciled, but you cannot do it yourself. Yeah. I've seen it so many times. Yes. And I've experienced it so many times. Yeah. So we can say and criticize, but when it comes to us doing it, yeah, we cannot do it. So I'm saying, guys, please don't be in that position. Yeah, it's not a good position to be in. Yeah. So if you're not, conversant, if you're not good at it, come, just raise your hands up. I cannot do it. Come down. Yeah. Yeah. Spend some time on it so you can do it and get a certification here. Like, for example, in Moracle, you do stage 1 and stage 2, you got certificates that's coming, QuickBooks certification, Xero certification, Sage, you got Spotlight reporting certification. Yeah, get those things. Yeah, get them. And add to your certificates, but these are practical ones, put into practice. Stage 1 and stage 2, I'm telling you, is so, so, so vital that we understand, the ins and outs. Even with me, I'm telling you, with my experience, doing this stuff, I still sometimes, I'm looking at it and saying, hold on, did I, actually, more like, what was I thinking when I was doing whatever it is that I was doing? Because I pick myself up drifting. Yeah, because we all drift, and there's so many reasons for us to drift. So number one, I'm a human being. I got flesh and blood. Yes. So you know what? I behave like a human being. Yeah. Sometimes, I drop the ball. But what I'm saying is, like I keep saying to my colleagues, there's no problem in dropping the ball. Yes. But when I drop it, yeah, be sure that, I'm going to pick it up. And when I pick it up, you know what? I'm telling you, I'm going to do justice to it. Yeah. But to say, no, sorry, oh, this guy is perfect, you're not going to drop the ball. No, sorry. There's no one perfect out there. Seriously. Yeah, we're going to drop the ball. But understand that when you drop the ball, you're going to pick it up again. Yes. And when you pick it up, then, what you're going to say to yourself, oh, more life. Yes. Oh, more life. Yes. But acknowledge yourself sometimes again, you got to acknowledge yourself, to be able to drop it and pick it up, and move forward. Yeah. But you got to know the fundamentals. Yeah, it's what I'm saying, the fundamentals. I'm driving this home, this double entry principles. You understand? talking to my colleagues, that when you're posting, go for the accruals accounting posting. Yes. For every payment, that's come from the bank account, you're going to have supporting paperwork. You don't post, from the bank, to the income statement. You don't. Yes. If you have to do that, you have to have very strong reason to do it. Yes. So things like that, fundamental. Yeah. So if you mistakenly post from the bank, to the income statement, when you pick it up, you see it when you're analyzing, your posting, and you see, oh, I've made a mistake here, you can easily correct it because well, hold on, this is not how it should be done. But if you don't know that fundamental principle, things are going to be all over the place. Yeah. So it's so important, guys. Whatever it is that you're doing, master, the fundamentals. Those fundamentals are key. Yeah. Wherever you go, those fundamentals, they are not going to change. For me, 30 years, double entry principle is the same. Yeah. For every debit entry, there's a corresponding credit entry. And now I'm saying to myself, when I'm talking about debiting, I want to know if I'm debiting the income statement, what exactly am I debiting in the income statement? I want to know. Yes. And when I know what I'm going to be debiting, yes, I really want to now link it all the way, to the primary purpose of this organization. Why do they exist? What are they doing? So if I'm posting, for example, expense, yes, that expense, is it actually relating to the activities of this business, yeah, and linking to the purpose? Yeah. When you begin to think that way, accounting, I'm telling you, it's just beyond the numbers. It's just not numbers. Yeah. But it's so important, guys. Yes. Because 1 and 2, when you focus on that and get it right and be on top of it on a continuous improvement, wherever, that business is, I'm telling you, you're going to help to turn that business around. Yeah. You yourself, you're going to be really, a fantastic, contributor. I got one of my clients. Yes, we've been acting for that client now for God goodness knows, how many years. And they pull out a graph. I don't know if I can show you guys this graph. Yes. Let me see if I can find that graph. There's a graph, and that they pulled out, this year. Yes, the audit is still going, so we got this information, and every time I'm talking to them, how wonderfully, these guys are doing. Yes, and this year we decided we're going to pull the graph, and they pull this graph, and I'm telling you, when you look at that graph and see what these guys have done, yes, you begin to see, wow. It just, for me, it just make life, I really appreciate, and I value, what they do in the first instance, but also to be part, of that organization, to be part of it, because sometimes we don't give ourselves the credit, to say, well, we were part of this, to make them, what they are. Yes. You look at the graph and you compare that to a lot of organizations out there. Yeah, and you begin to say, well, hold on, these guys are doing very well. And you know what? If you work with me, you will know that, I don't stop, shouting when there is no news. Yeah, good news. Sorry. Yeah, I am going to shout. Yes, make positive noise. Because, we need that. And we accountants, we are too shy, to be able to do these things, I know it's our training, to be, well, it's a prudence, yes? Even with our emotions, they say we have to be prudent with our emotions, yes? That's how we are trained to do. But really, guys, let's shout about, good news, yeah? When we see good news, yeah? And look at this, guys, yeah? This is one of our clients, yeah? Look at this graph, yeah? Look at what is happening here. Look at the income, yeah? How the income in the blue, how it's moving up, and up and up and up and up. Look at this. Look at the expenses. Yeah. Obviously, it's a charity. That's how they're getting money. They're spending more. But look at the balance sheet, the net asset position. Look at how it's moving. Yeah. Think about this. If you're involved in an organization that is performing like this, and under what is happening out there in the world, yes, organizations like this are struggling, to make things happen. And you are part of this, you're gonna scream and shout. The day before, went to that meeting I was talking about, and we're talking about this, I sit down there, I feel so proud, to be part of it. Are you with me? Yes, I know, one has contributed, in terms of the thinking, strategic thinking, but not only the thinking, but doing as well. Are you with me? Yes, and each and every one of us here, whatever it is that we do, we could do it. Seriously, guys, because this is what we decided we're going to do. Yeah, to be a purposeful, accountant. Yes, an accountant with purpose. Yeah, so wherever you are, you're living that impression of increase. So important, guys. And I want to draw your attention to it. I'm telling you, what makes that happen more and more and more for me, is this mindset that I'm talking about here. To treat people as people for what they are, respecting them, yes, but be able to, roll our sleeves up, yes, where we have to do, we call it the low level work, the donkey work, whatever it is that we want to call it. Yes. It's not a donkey work in stage number 1 and stage number 2. Yes. Even how qualified we are, there's no donkey work in stage 1 and stage number 2. Yeah. What makes it donkey work is how, our mindset, how our mind, how we perceive it. People say bookkeeping. Yeah. So here we don't call it bookkeeping because one of those reasons why we don't, because when you say bookkeeping, people say, well, bookkeeper, there's no respect for a bookkeeper, a clerk, you just post everything like this. No. Yeah. What we do here is not just bookkeeping, it's beyond bookkeeping, guys. Remember this. Yeah. And we have to give respect to the people who are doing or involved in doing stage number 1 and stage number 2. Unfortunately, most of us, when we are now, Moracle is FCCA now, Moracle is 30 years of experience now. Moracle is this now. So Moracle, looks down on people who are doing stage 1 and stage number 2. Are you with me? Oh no, they are bookkeepers. No. Anybody could do bookkeeping. Sorry, guys. Yes, we have to respect people, and we have to, hold these things, as, holy as thou, to say, really, this is vital. If stage 1 and stage 2, is not done properly, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you guys, it doesn't matter how big the organization is. Stage number 3 is going to be a problem. Stage number 4, it's going to be a problem. When it comes to stage number 5, when the auditors come in, yes, they stand there and they're looking back and say, we were not here, for 12 months or 13 or 14 months when you were doing all of this. We were not here day by day. We were not here week by week. We were not here month by month. We are now coming down way after the event to now audit your books, to audit your information, to now give you an opinion, express an opinion. That's what we're saying here. We were not here. All this time when you were doing stage number 1 or when you were doing stage number 2, we were not there. So now we're coming down to see what you have done. But if you respect these people who have done stage 1 and stage number 2, you're going to have a different, mindset and a different view yeah, how you see them, the lens you now look at those guys, I'm telling you, you're gonna give them respect. That's why, auditing, when I do audits, I'm telling you, I respect the people who are involved in those stages. I'm telling you, yeah. But when they do it properly, they make my life easy. Yes, they make my life easy. Yeah. So you know what? I will do whatever it takes, to make my life easy. So what I do, I get involved with them, so train them, talk to them, guide them, you know. So at Moracle, we don't just leave our audit clients just like that, then at the end of the year, we just go and then meet them. No. Yeah, we make sure, like touch points, to interact with them during the course of the year to make sure, well, hold on, if you got a problem, please come and talk to us so that we can help you, to unpack whatever the issue is. It's so important, guys. Yes, not just waiting for the opportunity to pounce on people when they drop the ball. Yes, and write all this lengthy, management letter points, and say, no, this person was not good enough. This was not that. That's, the system is this. And year after year, the same issues are being addressed and nothing has been done. Yes. And you were there as the auditor. You were there as the, an advisor. Yes, you were there, and every year, the same issue. Yes. So is it because we like just keep repeating those issues, or we are looking forward to this, like the law of what you call it now, the law of sowing, and reaping. Yes. Or we call it the natural law. Whatever it is that you say or you are thinking, yes, it comes to pass. So we auditors sometimes, we're thinking, going to the organization is, in a mess. So we can go and write those letters, maybe we can get some more money out of it. We get some kind of extra balls out of it, you understand? So we conjure this kind of situation. And then when we go out there, we meet these situations, you understand? And then we'll come back and say, my goodness, that organization, oh boy, nothing happened there, maybe we should start changing it, to think in a positive way. Are you with me? Even though we still need to express professional skepticism from the auditing point of view here, that we cannot drop it. Yes. You give me a figure, I say, thank you very much. Behind my mind, I'm saying, it's difficult. How do I know it's complete? How do I know it's correct? Yes. What operating systems, do you have, or controls did you have, to be able to capture that data, record that data, reconcile that data, analyze that data? What sort of system did you have? This is what is now in my back of my mind when you are giving me that figure. Yes. And I'm asking myself, do I trust that figure? Do I trust Sepide? Do I trust Noah? Do I trust Eunice? Do I trust Florence? Yes. Do I trust these guys? Yeah. Who are now giving me information? Do I trust you? Yes. Yeah. So I'm asking that back of my mind. Are you with me? Once I'm looking at the figure, I'm checking the figure. Yeah. Yes, we have to do that. But what I'm saying here is different when you not respect people, yeah, who are doing this kind of job. Are you with me? Or when you yourself, yeah, cannot do it. Yes. But you can find, issues. Yes. We're trained to find issues. Yes, I understand that. Yes. It's a job. Yeah. But to be honest, I would like to be in a position whereby, yes, in addition to this, I know what to do. Yeah, so that I can see. And this is where the second aspect of what we do now as auditors come in, where they say it's not only about, professional skepticism now, only. Now you have to have emotional intelligence. Yes. So when Sepede drops the ball, yes, I should know, well, hold on, how it feels like to drop the ball. Yeah. So now I can go, and be understanding why Sepede, yes, dropped that ball. or the reason why she could have dropped that ball. Yeah. When Noah, is now, all of a sudden he begin to behave in a certain way, which is not expected, then I begin to understand the emotions around that. Yes, why, Noah, all of a sudden begins to behave in a way which is, well, no, sorry, question mark. Yes. Okay. Eunice now is talking to me, and all of a sudden he's giving me all sorts of excuses now. Yes. Whereby Eunice was the person before, was open, talking to me about things. But now you can see now she's very economical, with the information that all of these things we as auditors, yes, need to begin to pick up these things. Yes. And we need to be able to go out there and send a hand, to say, okay, I understand, how you feel like. I understand what is going on here. But look, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Yes, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. We can fix it. We can do it. Yeah. And for us, Moracle Way is, yes, we're there, to be able to lend that hand, to, guys who are out there, or who need that help. And we should be able to see it from our own lenses and from their own lenses as well. So the emotional intelligence that we're talking about here, it says, you got to understand your own emotions, yeah, and then understand somebody else's emotions. Just think about it. Auditors, the way we are trained, to be, what you call it now, as they say, professional skeptics, doubting everything that is in front of you. Where's the evidence? And then now you say, well, you need to understand your own emotions and understand somebody else's emotion. Well, that is really, I'm telling you, like he did, like this. Yes. So where do we stand now? Yeah. And it's a difficult and challenging thing, to be able to get the right balance. But that's what we need to do as auditors. Yeah. We need to stand. Yes. Stage number 5, we're standing there and we're looking back and say, what was done in stage number 1 when we were not there? Yes. How, were things being, captured, the financial information, how was it captured? How was it recorded? How was it analyzed? And how was it reconciled? And where's the evidence? I'm asking my colleagues, and this is really good, my colleague, this week, were this job, trying to pull some report, and I said, have you done all the banks? He says yes. And I said, well, it's the bank reconciled. He says, oh yes, it's reconciled. And I say, can I have a look at the bank reconciliation report? He says, oh, have you got it? He says, yes, I've got it. It's reconciled. And I said, well, yes, I know it's reconciled. Well, let me I'd just like to see the bank reconciliation report, And confidently, my colleague, gave me the bank reconciliation report, And I was looking at the bank reconciliation report, yes, and it says, the statement, beginning statement balance, and then blah, 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 and then ending statement balance. Okay, that's fine. And then get to the next report, and it says, unreconciled transactions. And there's a figure there, yeah? And it says register balance, and there's a figure there. Well, those of you who know QuickBooks very well, I said I'm now talking about register balance. Yes, if you really know QuickBooks well, register balance is not telling me, oh, well, this is QuickBooks you're referring to now, and I know what register balance means. And somebody like me, I've been trained, with QuickBooks for, over 25 years now. So that register balance, oh my goodness, the first time that register balance, yes, came to my own understanding what register balance means, yeah, in the bank reconciliation report. 25 years, yeah, to now, it's the same. So what I'm looking for that register balance, because that register balance is the same balance that should be in your trial balance if everything is reconciled. And I'm looking at, so it's got a balance there, and this register balance is telling me something different. And you got on reconciled or clear transactions. And my colleague is confidently telling me, the bank is reconciled. And I'm saying, sorry, what is reconciled here? Yeah, it's not reconciled. But for him, it's reconciled because the system is telling him it's reconciled. Yeah. So it cannot even go and analyze that report that comes out and say, well, hold on. Yeah, well, no, if it's reconciled, I should not have unreconciled transactions here. My register balance, should be the balance, that you got in the trial balance. These are just fundamental stuff I'm talking about. Are you with me? But why did I do it? Well, it's because of my, auditing heart, the professional skepticism. Yes. Like I'm saying to my colleague, I don't trust you in the profession. Yes, because that's how we're trained to do this thing. Yeah, you're saying to me the bank is reconciled. I say, okay, well, that's good. Well done. Yes. Well, can I see the report? Give me the report. Now, what I'm doing there, I'm trying to now, satisfy myself. Yes. Okay, you say it's done. I'm now checking the evidence to make sure it is. And I need to make sure for myself because I cannot pass that excuse to anybody else. Yes. So, more like, well, because, Sepede said, the bank is reconciled. So the bank was reconciled. Or Noah said the bank was reconciled. Or Jessica said the bank was reconciled. Or Mariama says the bank was reconciled. Or Richard said the bank was reconciled. Well, no, sorry, you can imagine if I went there and said, well, Noah said it's reconciled, so yes, it's reconciled. No, I'm part of this. Yeah. So once I'm there and you're telling me that, well, hold on, it's reconciled, I just want to check it. So I think what I'm saying here is very important, guys. Yeah. That we're always going to express professional skepticism. Yeah. In whatever it is that we do. Yeah. And stage number 5, when we're auditing, when we're doing accountant's report, or when we're doing our independent examination. I know those 3 reports are 3 different reports. Yes. Auditing is completely different. That's what they call a statutory audit. Yeah. Independent examination. Yes. And then accountant's report are a lower type of report. They are not like the detailed scrutiny. Are you with me? Some scrutiny, yes, but it's not like an audit. Where an audit, you are expressing, you're giving an opinion on the financial statements as an auditor. Yeah. Independent examination, you are not. Yes. You're doing some scrutiny work, that's true. Accountant report the same thing, but it's not like you are really, expressing an opinion at the end of the day. Yeah. So statutory audit, yes, you have to have this on. But what we do here at Moracle, again, we stretch our hands, to help people because we know that number 1 is critical. Yes, we need to be looking at number 1. So we're talking to our clients, to make sure they focus on number 1. Number 3 is critical. Yes, if they're doing the account, we want to guide them, so that they make sure that the statutory account that they're producing, yeah, like he says, statutory, yeah, is in line, yes, with the legislation. It's in line with the Companies Act. It's in line with the regulations, from Charity Commission, for example, or other regulators out there. Yes. We need to guide them. We need to be able to let them know, because if they do everything that they have to do, then from stage number 5, when we sit down there, we still have to do the work though. Yeah, because remember, we're going to be doubting them, but you know what? It will make life much, much easier. Yes. So that's what I want to leave with you guys with auditing, the way we do it in Moracle. Yeah. You got to know this stuff first. Yes. And this stuff I'm talking to you about is stage number 1 and stage number 3. Yes. You master stage number 1. You master stage number 3. As an auditor in stage number 5, I'm telling you, you are going to be in a really, really good position. Yeah. So don't be an auditor and you don't know how to do stage number 1. You don't know how to do stage number 2. You don't know how to do stage number 3. You're not going to be a good auditor. I know there are justifications out there that people will say, no, sorry. Yes. And it's true. Actually, you could be trained to be an auditor. You've never done accounts. You've never done stage number 1. Seriously. Yeah. and you become a good auditor. Yeah, because it's a special breed. I call them. You are trained to do this work, to identify things, to question people, in a certain way. But you yourself, you don't know how to do stage one. You've never posted, in accounting system. Yes. You've not done a statutory account yourself. You don't put it together. Yeah. Well, Moracle, that's not what we're doing. We're saying, sorry. Yeah. You need to know stage number one. You should have done it. Yes. You need to do stage number three. Yeah. You need to know how to do it. Yeah. So guys, remember this. Yeah. Stage number 5, auditing in particular, yeah, is all about stage number 1 and stage number 3. When you get those things under your control, well, I'm telling you, yes, you're one step ahead of the game. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna stop this file for today. And thank you very much to all of you, yeah, for listening. Yes, as I said again, if you want, some audit exposure, because again, it's not many people who are out there who, in terms of auditing, who will be exposed to doing auditing. Yes, as you guys know, we're an auditing firm. We got audit clients. So if you want to get some audit experience, yes, let me know. We can organize, so that you'll be able to get some exposure. Yeah. How do you turn an accounting schedule to an auditing schedule? Yes. Interesting. Yeah. To get that auditing mind when you are really looking at stage number 1 and stage number 3. Yes. Okay. Well, let me know. We can arrange that. Yeah. As part of the training at Moracle. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. And I'll catch up with you guys next week. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I know some guys want to meet with me, but I'm just jumping to another meeting. You know what? I will jump back after that meeting. I know, Richard, I need to meet you. Well, let me come back to you after this meeting. Yeah, if that's okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll jump back. Yes. Exciting news. We got a new audit. So we making a lot of noise about it. And then another audit. We've just been appointed. Another audit has come through. So exciting times. And so let's talk about it later on. Yes. But thank you very much again, for listening to me. But guys, go and put it into practice, guys. Yeah. And all will be well. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye now.